craving this chicken breast so bad. How y'all doing? Good morning. Y'all, it's early. Let me take my earplugs out because we don't need them. We don't need those. We don't need them at all. Good morning. Welcome to my morning live straight from Popeye's Chicken. Y'all come on in. Come on in, sugar. We got some sweet heat. We got some mashed potatoes and gravy. What's up, Rich? Hey, girl. They steamy hot. Y'all see that steam? Y'all see that steam? Finally, some substance. Hey, girl. That chicken about to be tore. What's up, Latanya? Hey, girl. Finally, some substance. What y'all been listening to in the YouTube streets? Y'all, I wanted to go live so bad yesterday, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Y'all thumbs up the live. It's 2 thumbs. Got 9 people. All right, and we got us some fruit punch right over here. We need to go to the nail shop right behind me, y'all. That's what we need to do. But I'm sleepy. I was gonna go home and go to sleep. Nothing. Girl, not nothing. A lot of bullshit. Also, did you hear that Diddy used to dress up as a Muslim woman during his freak out? Y'all know he had so much mental illness. He really did, poor thing. He just had so much mental illness, y'all. For real, the man needs therapy. And I really hope that they put him, that he gets some. Yeah, girl. Yeah, down here in the Carolinas, girl, they sure do. And this is hot and fresh, for real. I wanted it yesterday, but I had breakfast food for dinner last night. Yeah, Poe did it. No, I ain't been watching the Diddy stuff, y'all. Mm-hmm. But he's so crazy. No. What? He was naked. And only the head was covered. Mm. Mm. Poe did it. I don't know when we're gonna understand how damn mentally ill folks in this country is. Okay? Not only is the country narcissistic, but there's a whole lot mental ill. And the shit crazy because we don't even know. Mm. Mm. We don't even know we're a whole lot mentally ill. We think that shit normal. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing? Who is that? Rico King. Hey Rico King. We're at Popeyes. Mm-hmm. Y'all thumbs up the live. We don't even know how mentally ill we really are. It's crazy. Good morning, Monique. We put all this money. We put all this money into buildings and everything, and we don't realize that our mental is ailing, y'all. We are crazy over here in this country. Mm-hmm. Hey, Charles. Mm. Hey, Maisha. Good morning, girl. Save you some. Y'all, we got issues, baby. Y'all know I'm still preparing for the content about the mother wound and the father wound. But it's gonna be a Cheryl Grabowski style, honey. It's gonna be good. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. There you go, y'all. Mm-hmm. What's up, JC? David? Good morning. Mm-hmm. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's early as hell. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, we ain't seen Sierra. Sierra is, where's Sierra at? Somewhere living her best life. Sierra, where you at, girl? Mm. Mm-mm. I've not tried fish sandwich, y'all. Do I hear a cat? I know they don't have no cat in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. I'm not, well, I'm separate. The chicken is hot, sugar. I'm here early in the morning and they just pulled this chicken out the fryer. So I need to break it up so I can dip it. Okay, you need to know anything else? What's up, John? Mmm. Hey, Cheryl, are you going to start editing your live videos down to make smaller videos, like 10-minute clips or longer videos? I really do need to do that. I really do need to do that, boo. Real bad. Mm-hmm. She just mentioned a pineapple cake. I want to make one. Mmm. So good. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. This is our breakfast. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So we're here in North Carolina, and the weather is terrible. So we're gonna have rain all the way up until Sunday. We're gonna have thunderstorms today. The rain is pretty much nonstop. It's horrible. Mm-hmm. I know, JC. I know. JC, I got a lot going on, sugar. I need somebody to handle my social media for me, to be honest with you, and take it to another level. Hmm. And it's crazy because my adult kids, They are so good with the internet, and Omni is so good with editing and all that stuff. He's done all that stuff, but they don't want to. Mm. Mm-hmm. You've timed out some people. Okay. If y'all want to time some folks out, that's up to y'all. Monique. Monique said, let the games begin. Okay, so it's not nice for you YouTube people. Like, I can see if you got an opinion on what I'm talking about, but y'all are trolls. Do y'all know what trolls are? Trolls are hella negative people that play games on the internet all day, and you literally come in people's chat to talk shit because you ain't got nothing else to do because you ain't got no legs or something. And you don't have no money and you broke. Mm, you bored. That's what a troll is. Stop being, stop being a damn troll all your life. Whether you a troll content, whether you're a troll content creator or you a troll subscriber, stop scrolling. Stop trolling all your life. Stop it. Stop doing that. Can I get a butterfly, please? And a classic bacon and cheese, please? Stop doing that. With no pickle? Yeah, get your job. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stop trolling all your life. Y'all want some of this biscuit? I rarely ever eat a damn biscuit when I go somewhere. Mm-hmm. I done ate the mashed potatoes already. Popeyes is chicken. It's a chicken place. So they have chicken on the bone. They have chicken, I don't know, they have chicken tenders. They have macaroni and cheese, rice and beans, mashed potatoes with gravy. They have dessert, they have biscuits. Type, chicken place. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This YouTube, this streaming stuff is crazy. Thank you, Elliot. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're not a troll. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it flipped. The town where I live in flipped it upside down when Popeye's Chicken came here. It was crazy. And in my personal opinion, it wasn't worth all what them folks did. Them folks, I tell you, the line was backed up for miles. They make so much money. Mm-hmm. Now this is really good. It's very buttery. What's up, D-Town? I didn't know you was in here. Mm-hmm. This is good. I don't even want to eat the whole thing, but I probably will. Honey, Popeyes made millions of dollars in days, not weeks. I mean, people would be in that line for hours. Mm-hmm. What's up, Danielle? Mm-hmm. He said he's a part-time troll. D-Town. Okay? Mm-hmm. I did breakfast food for dinner last night, and I was like, I don't want to eat breakfast food this morning. So I'm going to go get me some chicken. Mm-hmm. Thank you, girl. It is good, girl. And look, mm-hmm. Lunch for breakfast. And look, it's so good because early in the morning, the grease is fresh. Mm-hmm. I can't get the sauce, honey. Mm-hmm. I refuse to stand in line wrapped around the building to eat. Girl, they did it, girl. I did it too. They did it, Latanya. Girl, that Popeye turned Raleigh out, honey. Um, you ate too much this weekend. Me too. Real bad. She only gave me one. No, I propped this up. I need to go get my nails done. But then I'm damn sleepy. And look, the nail shop that's right behind me, I used to go to it. That's how the barbecue house is. Well, the food isn't that great. They also been on the news for bringing the best. For bringing the best. Okay. Mm. Not what's up, Aretha Franklin. Do I look like Aretha Franklin to you? Crazy thing. Mm. Y'all know y'all want this chicken wing right here. Y'all know y'all want it. Bite it right now. So crunchy. Listen, and for some reason, the chicken feels really like lightweight. You can't even smell the oil. You can't smell the oil. Only thing you smell is the seasonings. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's all you can smell. Okay, let's pour. Let's do this here. See how I got to hold the phone, y'all? I be streaming, mighty streaming. They call this mighty streaming. Okay. Mighty streaming. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is what I came for, y'all. Mm-hmm. Do I think Popeyes is healthier than KFC? Probably no. Mm-mm. D-Town says y'all shut the hell up. That's what D-Town just said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite piece right here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna dip that right now. See? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Latanya, I think they pulled back off the salt a little bit, Latanya. KFC. I think they did. She was right. This damn sauce is the bomb. Y'all, KFC KFC done revamped their stuff, y'all. It's better. I was on a KFC binge back here about 2 or 3 months ago. It was good. Excuse me, y'all. That's how I was. I hadn't been in years, and I went back, and I was like, "Ooh, I like it." Mmm. This weather, I hate this damn weather. Look, y'all. I hate it. We ain't gonna see the sun until Sunday. That's how damn long it's gonna take for the sun to come out. Lord have mercy, Jesus. What is going on? Mmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard it was like that in Georgia. Latoya, what's up, Lafayette in the building? Mmm. Rain for 2 weeks. Oh my fucking y'all. That is not normal. That is not normal at all. Oh my God. And it's not good for the body. Cause we need the sun. Hey. Mm-hmm. It ain't good for the sun not to shine for 2 damn weeks. That's terrible. What's up, Sierra in the building? What's up, girl? Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to call your damn phone. Okay? Cause where has yous been? Okay, Monique. Love you, boo. I hope your appointment goes well. Sierra in the building. I'm not the 1, the 2, nor the 3. Oh, in the building. Woo, child. Mm-mm. Who is that? What's up, Surname X in the building? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all, I have been working, y'all, but I miss y'all so much. We miss you too. You too, Lachey. Clean bill of health. Yes, yes, yes. What's up, Yolanda, girl? Yolanda Phillips. I'm gonna tell y'all, there is no other way that I can work here though. Y'all know we come here every now and again. Y'all always know I never get Popeye's chicken unless I'm eating it on the live, okay? If you don't see me eating it on the live, Shirley ain't had the chicken. But there ain't no way that I can work in here. Mm-mm. There's no way. Mm-mm. I can't work in here, y'all. Hell to the no. And it's pretty in here. Look. It's real clean. Excuse me. Good morning, Joyce. How you doing, girl? Hell no, I couldn't work in here. Review your, what should other shoppers know? TikTok send me a notification. I got to get, I'm monetized on TikTok, but I ain't making no damn money because I don't go over there and do shit. I'm on lunch now, about to go and get some chicken too. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Oh, you're welcome, Joyce, honey. Let me finish my damn chicken. But I couldn't work in here though. Hell to no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all, honey, these T channels is finally growing. Ooh. Hmm. The T channels is finally growing, honey. Mm-hmm. But if I sat, like if I ain't have no job, and I sat on YouTube 3, 4, 5, and 6 hours a day, yeah. Yeah, my channel would be double the size that it is now. Mm-hmm. 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 How you doing? Good morning. It's somebody's birthday? Who and Mika? Happy birthday, boo. I didn't see you though. Girl, hell yeah. It would be double the size, honey, if I sat on YouTube the way these people sat on YouTube, baby. If we were here running panels and running our mouth, honey, Lord. Mm-hmm. We just might do that. That's what we might do. Mm-hmm. Oh, Nikki in the building. What's up, Nikki, girl? What's up, girl? Good morning. Girl, we over here at Popeye, honey. Sarah, what the hell we gonna do with all this rain? My you trying to drive and watch me eat the damn chicken, girl. It's so good. Joyce said I started watching you in 2023. It grew a lot. It did. Do I follow Aunt D? Let me tell y'all, girl, I'm so glad you said something about it. Um, it did, and I'm very thankful. Good morning, Ro. Good morning. Good morning, girl. Good morning. Hope you slept good last night. Listen. Damn, Aunt D. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That's what I'm saying. Life be life and real bad. Girl, in the hell. I feel so bad for her. Oh my God. Mm. I wonder, see, that's what I'm saying. Because obviously her son was mentally ill. You know? My children have, well, y'all know me and my kids, we suffer from childhood trauma, generational curses, and some mental illness. You know, I've told y'all about that. So my heart goes out to Dee because, and the thing is about me and my kids, especially me, is that I'm super aware, but nowadays my children are too. They are very much aware of their whole construct. And when I say construct, I'm talking about spirit, soul, body, and especially mental health. So D, Aunt D, honey, Lord have mercy, girl. I don't know what to say because if we don't get our children help when they're young, good morning, Valencia, good morning. I saw your email, boo. I'm going to respond back to you soon. If we don't get hope to our children when they're young, and I did this, everything I'm getting ready to say, I'm guilty of. I just want to tell y'all that before we get started. If we, but we're learning, that's why I'm here. I told this young lady this morning that she met me, me and her met this morning. I told her about the YouTube. I told a little bit about my life, but that's why I'm here. If we don't get our children help, if we don't recognize, that's why we get ready to talk. I can't even, hold on, y'all. I've got to get myself together right quick. Oh, damn, Latanya. Okay. Okay, what's wrong with us is what's wrong with us where we get our generational curses from. This is about Aunt D. I'm gonna put it all into D. We get our generational curses and our mother's unresolved traumas. Let me say that again. We get our generational curses and our mother's unresolved trauma and some of our fathers too. So whatever they have not resolved, what do you mean by resolved, Cheryl? Whatever they've not overcome emotionally, we get it too because they raise us with the unresolved. So what's wrong with us is our parents' unresolved traumas. Now let me talk about D's son. And I can say this for my son. Everything that's going on with my son, that's me. Whether directly or indirectly. Let me say that again. Whether directly, and this is not for pointing fingers at nobody. This is not for shaming nobody. This is not for nobody feeling no type of way. But this is what I'm saying. We're learning now about our mental health and our construct and how it all works. So D, Mom, Aunt D, and the girls, she got two special need girls. And then she has a son that's mentally ill that unalive himself. See what I'm saying? What's up, Cray, y'all? She mental issues too, Cheryl. She has mental issues too. Sure. But yeah. I do too. Right? Doesn't mean that so I'm just trying to be relatable so we understand. So when I get into this mother wound stuff, I want y'all to know, especially my moderators, supporters, and subscribers, and bushwatchers and content creators, that this is no place. I will not point fingers or pass judgment because this is not that. Anything that I've ever done before on YouTube, any of it, this will be completely different because it has to be. You have to provide before we jump into the pool. The pool, it has to be a pool of love or you cannot even deal with it because it's just so impactful. So, her baby done unalive himself. She got the special need girl. See, all of it is mental illness and brain stuff. All of it is. And for us not to know, I've never seen him until he went missing. I had neither. She kind of kept him in the background, or he stayed in the background. It could have been him not wanting to be in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? It could have been. A lot of times in our life, y'all know we be, Valencia says, speak, sure. A lot of times we be in straight survival mode. So we all have heard survival mode. What does that mean? That means rent, mortgage, lights, water, groceries, clothes, and shoes. Survival mode means rent or mortgage, lights, water, clothes, shoes, and food. That's survival mode. We've been in that mode. I've got to provide for my children. Me in my case. I'll just use me because y'all know I use me. I need to make sure that I provide wonderful housing for my kids because I always hated the houses that we lived in or the apartments, right? So what I do at 28 years old, I buy my first home and put my children in a brand new house. I will have to go watch with since something was wrong with him. Yeah. She said so. So that's what I do. I put my children I become a homeowner at 28, 29 years old, one of them. And I put my children in a brand new 4-bedroom house. And so I break my generational curse, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, honey, all my resolved issues became their issues. Still. And my children would be dealing with all of that up until today. today on Wednesday, today in 2025. So we just got a lot to talk about. Aunt D is living a living hell. She is living in hell. There's nothing short of it. I don't care if she has the wonderful automobiles that she has, because you know we worship money. We think money is a fix for all things. And when I'm telling you about this day on mental health, it is not. It's not. D has a nice house over there. She has beautiful things inside the house. The girls have everything that they want, material wise, everything. They eat what they want, everything. And now she has a living hell inside her home, inside her, that she will have to walk it out day by day until she passes away. And it's not going to turn. There's no fix for that, the death of a child. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. And I mean, for him to jump off a bridge, first of all, he texts his mother, "Mama, you're a good mama," he says. Oh God, I got a lot to say about that. "You're a good mama," he says. "You did the best you can, but I can't take it anymore." And so he chooses to go up on a bridge. What's up, Roman? How you doing today? He chooses to go up on the bridge and jump off the bridge into the water. So there are people nearby that say that when he hit the damn water, he started screaming for help, because he may have had some type of idea in his mind, could come from the movies, of this beautiful drowning. There's nothing beautiful about drowning. There's nothing beautiful about being suffocated by water. You know how we watch the movies and some person is drowning and the music is playing and they just sink to the bottom? And it's such a beautiful thing. This is not the movies. See, the mental illness. This is not the movies, sir. When you jump down in that water, you're going to stop breathing and your body goes to responding to what's going on, because your body don't want to drown. It's not designed to drown. Good morning, trucker's wife. It's not designed to drown. So as his lungs fill with water and his lungs contract, then it would be horrible. That's one of my biggest fears. Me too. I don't like heights, don't like bridges. Yeah, I could not. No, no. I totally agree with you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And so his mental illness and his fantasy of this death and then finally peace and then surrounded by the bridge and the drowning, it's all just such a horrible picture of the mental illness that he was dealing with. Cheryl, do you think your children feel some kind of way being able to counsel, advise, or have a solution for everyone else, and struggling if they are, you see something different? Of course they feel some type of way, because of the person, me, that raised them then is not the person that I am today. And it is like, it's all like almost like a sudden, all, let me breathe, oh no. It's almost saying that you save them, you're saving them, but you're not saving me, in a sense. So, but the answer to that is, because I've been in a steady cycle of death, rebirth, and transformation, my whole life is that way, from my entry into the world. So like I said at the beginning, my children now know about introspection and mental illness and all of the parts. I've given them the tools that they need. At least they were able to get the tools from me. There are a lot of, and that's why I'm here on YouTube, there are a lot of people that don't have the tools. I want to make sure that you have them so you can be on your journey. But yes, to answer your question in short, yes, they feel some type of way. They are struggling, some more than others. It's four of them. So some struggle more than others. Some have resolved some of my stuff that I gave them. That's why we're gonna get into the mother wound. And with the mother wound, we're gonna be dealing with the shadow mother, and she's a bitch. That's the one that we all on this live, that's the one that we struggle with. It's the shadow mother versus the reality mother. But it's a lot, yeah. Wisdom speak values, and I'm here for it all, Valencia said. Oh yeah, thank you, Valencia. It's just deep, and we need it because, and God is good because in 2025, the journey that I've been on, and y'all have been here with me for what, 5 years at least. Some of y'all, maybe some of y'all like 2 or 3 on YouTube, but the journey that I've been on, honey, it's taken much introspection and much everything else, much research, much observation, much living, much mistake, much falling down, much getting up, much don't quit. I'm resilient though. I won't stop. You know what I'm saying? You can see that. Yeah, especially in my oldest son, Omni. Yeah, he's the one that received most of all of my shadow, right? Because he's the first child. And I had him as a teenager. So God knows, Lord have mercy. And most of the time, when, and I hate that you, ugh, yeah, that brings me to tears. I laugh to keep from crying. It brings me to tears because, and my middle son said, Mama, don't cry. I said, Daddy, it's not, don't tell me not to cry because I've lived long enough. Damn it. I lived long enough to be on the other side. So for what he had to go through with me and what he deals with now, and then what I've learned and how I've evolved, it's just something to look at. It's like it's almost looking at a sad ass movie, and every time you see the fucking movie, you cry. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. They're not gonna be. They're not gonna be okay, Latanya. We've had innumerable conversations. Conversations. That's why we're gonna get into the mother one. I don't know why y'all brought this shit up, Latanya. Um, but I guess it was brought up because it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I'm the life study. Okay, so but conversations is not it. We conversate. You have no idea how much I converse with my children. Conversations is the beginning. I love Omni. He's in intellectually different in my intelligently different in my opinion. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, he's a very smart guy, and he's endured lots of trauma, and his story of evolution and his isolation in all the different parts. And see, this is the thing. Me and my kids, like I say, it's an ongoing, like just like D. Just like D. And many other people who look at me here on YouTube, whether they speak on it or not. See, all of us, men and women, I'm talking about all of us, everybody that I've ever known. Uh, what's up, Jimpin? No, 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 no. Emotions are not negative. No, it's okay. Emotions are great. That's great. For real, seriously. It's a good thing. So, whether I process the emotions on live or by myself is good. I can't believe I'm talking with Pam from Martin. She was so mean to you on that show. I can't believe I'm talking with Pam. Oh, you saying I look like Gina? What's up, Rodney? Hey Heather, good morning. But yeah, so um yeah, D is who I mean, we all can imagine that happening to one of our children. Emotions are chemical hormones. Crying is an excellent detox. Cry it out if you can. See? That's the other side of emotions and tears. I'm on the side of um, real life has happened to me. Yes, they are older now. They are working through their issues. Oh, well, yeah, shit. Travoy, I mean, he's almost 40, right? But look at me. I'm 54, and I'm still resolving some of me and my mother's stuff. So age has nothing to do with it. And when we finish the mother wound, I will do some videos on some techniques that you all can use to process these emotions, or to at least get them started. Because what you don't want them to be stuck inside your body. So am I. You're 54 too. Okay. You don't want them stuck. You don't. You don't want them stuck, because if they're stuck, then we try to soothe them. You got me crying thinking about my own children, not enough space to even tell it all. I know, Latanya. It's okay. These are real tears because we live a real life. Our children, we love our children really, and it's life. This is a life class. We've said that over and over and over again. But honey, yeah. And not just tears for Omni, but tears for Monet, tears for Dottie, tears for JoJo, tears for them all, especially when I've learned about the mother womb and the damn shadow mom. The shadow mother, oh my God. The shadow mom. So anyway, hello guys, you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Where my damn lipstick at? I raised two children that I adopted, really, and didn't experience with them what I have with my own. Oh wow. Were you older with the adopted kids? Because y'all, we change in time. Were you older with the adopted kids? I don't know why these people come in here playing with us. Were you older? Because that's a difference. Because, now, God forbid if anybody is living and not learning. Much older. Old when I had mine. Didn't know I could have children. Okay. Oh, so you had the adopted kids first. Okay. But Latanya, let me just tell you something. When we get into the commentary on the mother womb, and especially the shadow mother, my 38 first and 39 second. Oh wow. My mom adopted 3 girls when I was about 18. Okay. Hello there. What's up, Danielle Shaw? How you doing? But y'all, when we get into the commentary about the mother womb, and it has 2 legs. While we're talking about our mother, right? Our relationship with our mothers, you're going to be able to see your relationship to your children. That's what I want. I want the 3-chord link, so it'll be linked both ways. I tried to have this conversation some years ago with 2 of my relatives, and they resisted it gravely because they only wanted to talk about their issues with their mother, but they couldn't see their children's issues with them. And I don't want that. Also, there'll be one more part to it that I really feel like this is going to take a deeper dive for you guys to be able to deal with this part. And especially, well, it doesn't matter whether your mother is still living or your mother has passed away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about either one. But it's about telling the truth about how you felt about your mother. Now, getting rid of the idea that you had a perfect mother, because that's a lie. It's not true. It's not true. And getting rid of the idea that is something wrong with speaking about how you felt with your mom, the bad parts of her. That would be the shadow mother. And in order to heal like you're supposed to, and I tell my children this, that's why when Omni went and did that live and spoke on me, and then people came back to me and said, "Sure, what you think?" Then I said he has the right to speak his truth, as he saw it and as he experienced it. Period. Because if you don't speak on that, the shadow part of your mom, because every human, every person is both good and bad. And we have been hurt by mothers. Not that she meant to do it. That's not the case. Not that you didn't have good clothes, good shoes, and a good house. Not that. But it's in other ways. So when it's time to speak your truth about your mother, what's up, Killer? Hey, boo. What's up, Mark Quinn? Tremendously. Yes, you must speak your truth, because that is a direct cord to your healing. And I'm telling y'all right now, I don't care if we are 45, we're 55, 65, I don't care. Somebody might be in this live, they might be 70, 72, it doesn't matter. You must be honest about that shadow mother, because it is imperative that you be that way. You got to speak to that thing. And especially if we have children, you got to go there. It doesn't, you have to. I had a good mother. She took care of people, helped people. That's what I saw in my mom. When my mom got older and sick, took care of her till she passed. Some people do have trauma from siblings. And let me just say this. If you have found yourself in your lifetime in abusive relationships or narcissistic relationships, it's a direct correlation to your mother. Now, when I mentioned that you'll have to take a deep dive, maybe in order to find those things, find those places, but it would take you to be able to do that in order to be able to access that. My mom passed in 1999, and people today are still talking about her in the home in which we live. Okay, so, say for instance this right here, because it's a difference. Okay, what people say, because people are on the outside, about your mother, not anybody's mother in particular, but I'm just saying in general, versus the reality of who mother is two different things. Say for instance, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. And I'm gonna see if y'all can feel into what I'm saying. So you're a little girl, and your dad and your mom is in the house, and mom is in an abusive relationship. She's in an abusive relationship, right? So she's being beat on by dad, and that's your dad. Dad is the aggressor, dad is the monster, dad is the violent person. And the mother is being beat on by the father. Okay, and so you're the child. So while the mother is being beat on, you, the child, because if mother is helpless, then so are you. So the emotions that the child would feel, which is fear for one, anxiety for two, the child would be very, very afraid because the mother is being beat. Okay, So the mother stays in the abusive relationship with the dad, and he wails on her for years. And eventually you get old enough and you go to college, and daddy gets older. He don't beat mama the way that he used to real bad. I think these people know that I'm live and they trying to be on this live. It don't make no sense how loud they are in that kitchen. So and everything. So they still live together, and mama is, she don't get beat like that hardly no more. Okay, now everybody would say, well, mama took care of the house, mama still took care of us in spite of going through what she went through with dad. And mama was kind and she was sweet, everybody would say. But what Cheryl Grabowski would say about mama is completely different. Because what mama is allowing, she's allowing her children to be traumatized to a degree that they will be suffering for the rest of their life. They might have a good job and make good money, but they will have OCD. They will have problems with anxiety. They will have broken relationships. They will not know how to love their spouse, or they will betray themselves and all because of the environment that they lived in. And mama was just as toxic as daddy, even though she looks like the victim. She's just as bad for allowing herself to live in that situation and not take her children and go. That's a wound for the child. And even though the child might feel like they know that the mother is a victim, but also at the same time, that is neglect and it's abuse, even on the mother's end, because she should have stopped it and she should have left. What's up, Tanya? And that's how the wounds come about. She should have stopped it and she should have left. Now, mama could have said, well, that's my husband and I took a vow with God. I don't care about what kind of vow you take now. What's getting ready to happen to your children will be permanent. It's going to be permanent. And you stand in this situation because you too weak. That's the real reason why you stay. You're too weak to stop it. See, then in that way, you look at mama in a different way. Because mama can't, no, because see, mama is an adult and she has children. Daddy is already the monster. Everybody identifies with him being a monster because he done beat up the mother. Let's read, let's get back into the comments. My mom took in the boy I adopted while he was 5 months and she was dying. I was mad about that because I wasn't thinking about no kids after she died, adopting him because she wanted me to. That's sweet. Natural face, look good, good vibes, positive. Hey Marcel. So we gonna take a deep dive in. Like I said, I mean, some of the places that we go and some of the things that I'm gonna show y'all. This is really like introspection on steroids, dealing with the mother wound. I found so many people over the years that have dived into the mother's womb. I found psychiatrists and psychologists and credentialed people, and I've found people like me that's been through a lot of life, gone into therapy, done their research, and actually those two people were sitting on the couch together. I found this man who's one of the best psychologists in the world, and one of his best friends is a life coach like me, no credentials, but he's done his homework just like I do, and he has this life, and this is his new life now like mine, and they bring their two minds together and they write a book together. So I found that, and I was sitting there looking at it, I was like, oh my God. And they both were talking about, and both of these men had mother wounds. They both had them. And then they gave like, what type of person, what does the mother wound cause in you? But they took a deep, 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 deep dive. But in order, like I said earlier, to change your life, you've got to jump into some of these things, because there is no relationship on the planet more that have you been more impacted by than the relationship of you and your mom, or your caregiver if you were not with your mother, whoever that person was that cared for you. I'm gonna get back in the comments. Here's a fault. My mom and aunts didn't raise me. They raised bitches. The truth is true. May all three of my brothers rest in peace. Huh? They didn't raise you, but they raised your three brothers and they all are dead. But why you call them bitches, Latoya? Let me ask you, are all men bitches to you? Lord, it's 11:28. I ain't got a stitch of rest. Are all men bitches to you? What's up, Karen? How you doing, girl? Why you call your brother bitches? Thank you, Allie. She gone for the day, honey. I don't think I've ever called any of my brothers a bitch. Latanya. But I know I haven't. I've never called my brothers bitches. Why you say that? My aunt would send my oldest brother pants, drawers, shirts, and shoes while he was fully grown. She mailed it all the way from Detroit. Okay. Thank you, Karen. I understand what you're saying. So they raised demasculated men. A lot of black women have done that, Latanya. They have. My mama, one of the things she said to me, she said, Cheryl, I wish, she said, you strong the way you handled your sons. They tried to be, at different times, they tried to be like that. They tried to be people that who didn't work, who stayed around the house playing the game. They fucking tried it. They tried it. But I'd seen that too much in my life, and I said no. Get out of my house and go work. Fuck no. You're going to, and with all the trauma, with all the things that they have. But see, back in those days, I wasn't the Cheryl that I am now, so I wasn't aware of all the introspection and all of that. I didn't have that piece. But I had the kind of piece that I've been working since I was 11 years old. And I'm a woman. You're going to get your goddamn ass up and get out of my goddamn house. Go live and go do and go learn. Live, do, and learn. Now, y'all see how my energy done changed. And I tell people, I had 3 sons. 3. And they were a little rough. But no, fuck no. You will not sit and waste your life playing a game. You will not be on no corner selling no goddamn drugs. And you ain't gonna be on drugs. None of that. Because this is the thing. Now, I talk shit about Lacey, my first husband. And y'all know it because y'all done heard me. But that man worked his whole life too, just like me. We both were children working. And what y'all gonna do, you gonna get the fuck up. Because see, this was my saving grace when it came to my boys. Because see, I know I've worked. I know that Lacey has worked. I know that that's all that they've ever seen. And y'all gonna sit around here and act like y'all don't know how to get up and go get a bag and get the fuck up. Go figure out what you want to do. Go to school. Go get your certification and get the fucking moving. Cause I'll be there if I'm going to sit here and let you throw your life down the drain. And this was before the introspection. Now they still had issues, but you gonna get your fucking no. And my mama, she applauded me for that. She did. She said, "Sure, you did good with that, breaking that curse." Yeah, they love women, but they weren't good for women. Now my aunt thinks they are going to do my son like that. No, no, no. My 16-year-old has 2 jobs. Go to school and get all A's. You did a wonderful job, Latanya. Damn right. No, because that's another thing about us. And let me just say this, because I gotta learn how. Because I don't know who's watching, and I don't know everybody's situation. But this is the thing. My mom, I'll talk about my mama. Can I talk about my mother? And then I'll use my mother. I use me, then I'll use her. My mother, I don't know why, but she over coddled my brothers. It was terrible. And the thing about it is, my daddy worked every day. He was a brick mason. He worked every day. And she over coddled my brothers. And then they began to, they were a part of the culture. They were getting in trouble. They were going to jail. Women, the culture. And she just over coddled them, y'all. And of course, me and my siblings, we all have issues again. But that over coddling of our black men, I don't know what that's about. Sometimes when they coddle, it's to keep them reliant on her. I didn't want to say that, Poopy Pie, because I want this to be a wonderful place. Maybe she wasn't, women like that, maybe they were not aware. But you cannot over coddle a man. How's he going to be a man? They say, "Oh, that's my boy." No, I have 3 sons. I don't get in their relationships. I don't do it. I give them a little piece of advice, but I don't, But my mama, she wouldn't even allow my father to discipline my brothers. And he paid all the bills. She said, "No, don't put your hand on my children." I'm like, but even when I was young and as a teenager, I'm like, but they need discipline. My brothers. My mama said no. Or subconsciously, she wanted to feel valued. That's what it was. And see, going back to what I said in the beginning of the live, getting into this mother wound. See, my mama had her own woundings. And now she's raising 6 kids in the woundings. She has them all. She has all the woundings. Everyone wants to feel needed. Maybe that's how she got that feeling. I think so. And she was like that to the end. And when life hit me with my 4 children, she allowed me to come back to her home with my 4 kids. And I appreciate her for every time that she did it. I don't know what I would have done if she said no. I really don't. My oldest worked for a lady at a funeral home. He did everything. My brother and her son wrote over 10,000 worth of checks. You know what my aunt said? She should have paid him better. What? Oh my God. I don't know what to say about your aunt, Latanya. I don't know what to say about your aunt, girl. But I'm telling you, like, the over coddling of the black man, I don't know what that's about. My brother is my oldest brother. That was terrible. So I don't think I over coddled mine. I don't. But maybe I did some. I probably did if my mother did it. But I just got to the place I knew what to say. I just got to the place where I was afraid, I was desperate, and I was determined that you guys will not be out here from pillar to pole and living crazy. And then, no, no. But there are so many people that I know and love that is their experience with their sons. How you doing today? My name is Sean. I just wanted to say how you was doing today. I'm doing good. Um, yeah. The mother womb is deep. So I'm thinking, Betty said, I never had a brother. I wish I had. My older sister behaves like a They even made an excuse and said her son did it with him. I told them that was her son, your nephew wasn't related, and she had him prosecuted. Huh? As she should have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But yeah, we gonna learn about all this shit. We gonna learn about it. We gonna learn about it, and eventually we'll get into the father wound too. My mother enables my sister, and it's so infuriating. Mm. She sent your brother to jail. No. You here for it, Latanya? It's so enable. So why do you think your mother enables your sister? Y'all, let me say this again. The most important relationship, the most important one, I mean the one that's the foundation of your person, of who you are, is that mother. It's, she just caught another charge and they're still paying her lawyer fees. Your mom sounds like, maybe Poopy Pie, maybe she sounds like a guilty mom. Like she's guilty about something. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, let me get on off this live. Kisses and hugs. Y'all have a good day. Oh, I gotta give y'all a definite day where we're gonna do our first live on the mother wound. I feel like I'm gonna do some shorts, and I also feel like I'm gonna throw y'all some videos out there too with 5 ways to combat the 5 ways to heal from the mother womb, or 5 ways to know that you have a mother womb, or type shit like that. Poopy, I think she's the more needed child, and I'm sure you're the more independent child. However, you need love. Empathy comes into play with this too. Because when I gave my sons the tough love, and a couple of them resent me for those days and times, but look at what they are accomplishing in their life right now, I had to turn the empathy off. If you're the type of mother where you think, and I've heard people say this, so that's why I'm gonna say it. If I tough love my son, if I use tough love on my son and make him leave, he gonna get killed in the streets. You cannot think like that. You can't think like that. That's some type of crippling, tormenting fear that you have. Oh, that's sometimes I've heard that before. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sure, I can't do that because something gonna happen to him. Somebody gonna do something to him. Well, you're doing something to them because you're keeping them from growing, evolving, and changing. And they're using you and your fear because they have whatever issue they have, and it's not going to get fixed. So this will be a dynamic that will never change between the mother and the child. Let them go so they can grow. In another situation could be, y'all, there are so many different situations, y'all. So many different ones. I've also heard people would rather their kids get high at home. Bullshit. Yeah, that is bullshit to me too. Because my thing is get high. Get high as hell. High as you want to get. After you have gone to school and got your education, or you've gone to college and got your trade, after you've secured your damn job, after you've secured a place and a car, and after you have a bank account, and after you learn how to work on that damn job and go to work every day and be on time every day, after you've done all that, then take your ass to the beach and get high as hell. After you've done all that. But I want you to sit at home and smoke trees all day and be safe at the house getting high and not living and not doing anything. That has nothing to do with the damn child. That has something to do with the mama. And pass a drug test. So what do you do about abusive children towards their parents? I have seen that before. Arika says, put their ass out. Because what you don't do is put your hands on me. Now, that's one thing that my children, neither one of them have never done. Now, me and Mo, they tussled a little bit because I knocked it. Because, woo, girl, I know you did not say what you just said, honey, but she grabbed me back and we tussled a little piece, okay? But as far as mama, you better shut the hell up. I'm going to come in the kitchen and knock the hell out of you. Girl, what? None of my kids. You better not. So, no. But everybody know I'm anti-violence. Everybody know that. Don't put your hands on me. Children, men, folks, or relatives. Neither one. Don't put your hands on me. I have a zero tolerance for that shit. You will go, girl, no. But no, children that put their hands on their parents have to be dealt with in a harsh way, because what you have to do is to be separated from your parent. Because if you don't know not to put your hand on your parents, fuck no. No. If someone is violent, they need to go sibling, spouse, or whatever. Period. We don't do the violence, y'all. We don't do the violence over here. That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker for children, spouses, lovers, and family members. No, ma'am. Don't put your hands on me. No, that's a deal breaker. Hell to the no. Let me throw this. Where is the... Oh. Stop, Latanya, you crazy. You cannot let these kids abuse their siblings. The parents can't do their job. No, and that's another thing. That's another thing. And my boys, my which they are men now, but they knew better to fight each other in that damn house. But see, my mama, that's one thing my mama did right. Now, my brothers were not allowed to fight each other either. And you want to see my mama get real crazy? Just let her know, because she said she watched two brothers fight, and at the end of that, somebody went to a morgue. She said brothers don't supposed to fight. Things get too deep and too crazy. What's up, Cheryl? How you doing, girl, Shirley? What's up, Danielle? What about parents whooping children? Should the parents have to go? Now, people have a difference of opinion when it comes to this. They really do. I'm not totally against parents Spanking kids, if they know how to do it properly, I'm not totally against it, but I don't believe that, 99% of the time, I don't believe that kids need to be spanked. Do you see what I'm saying? I also am totally against people getting frustrated with life and taking out it on their motherfucking kids. I'm very much against that, because people go through and they frustrated with their jobs, they ain't hardly got no money or whatever going on, and the child live a life of being fucked up by the parent. I don't believe that really triggers me. I've never had to whoop mines, but if I needed to, I wouldn't have that problem with it. Okay, there's a difference between corporal punishment and beatings. Right, right. Oh, you watching from Jamaica? My sister would chase us with knives, but we had to be okay with it because of family. Oh, girl, shit was real crazy. Wars, my God. What about people trying to harm you in any shape or form? No, I would want to separate from that, because don't bother with me. Don't try to harm me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm just anti, like, don't bother my well-being. You know, that's just me, y'all, but that's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Don't bother my well-being at all, because I won't be nowhere around you. I won't be nowhere around you. I don't like violence. Don't like it at all. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Y'all have a great day. Y'all, this damn weather, oh my God, it is terrible. They are past belts. Marvin Gaye's daddy, age Elizabeth 17, 18. Ooh, child. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later on today. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's raining. I gotta get off this phone. You are sweet. Martin is crazy. Bye, moderators. Thank you. Bye, guys.